Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Joe Flash and we're back with more Super Smash Bros. Ultimate for the World of Light Adventure Mode for the Nintendo Switch. This is Replay, Part 4, so as I always mention, in 2020, just a quick recap, I'm replaying it because I originally played this back in 2020, 3 years ago, but I didn't fully complete it because I cheated by playing it off of YouTube a couple times and stuff, so that's why I decided to replay it this year in December 2023, right before the year is over and we head into 2024. But we don't have much else to say. The last time we played this, we completed that little area right there that you're seeing, that gray circle where we entered like a base, whatever, and all that stuff. And we defeated a boss in there as well, and we destroyed a little bit of Galeem up there's shield. Not fully destroyed, but destroyed a little bit of it, so each time we go into those areas and we face a boss, we destroy a bit of Galeem's shield, and that will allow us to be able to have a better chance of being able to go forward, and whenever it's fully destroyed, then we can face Galeem himself and move even more further. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and move on. So we're going into this forest-like area now. Now, there's two different paths we can go here. It's a pretty big map, but it doesn't really matter, I don't think, at this point. But I think I'm going to go all the way around and try to get all the spears before I move any further up ahead. So, I think I might go left first, because there is a fighter we can get over there on the left. So I might go this way first. And the first one we'll do is DQ, or what, I can't pronounce that name, but it's something Link from Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. I do remember this. Enemy favors neutral specials. Certain items will appear in large numbers after a while. The enemy is easily distracted by items. Now you're noticing that I'm playing as Solid Snake. In the last video I played as Link, because Link was my main guy. But for the final fight, when we went up against the boss that was in the basement area, which was Galeem from Super Smash Bros. Brawl, I decided to switch with Snake after I unlocked him, after I freed him from Galeem's control when I played as Link. I'm not really exactly a big fan of Snake. He's fun, he's cool, but I don't find him as entertaining as others. I'm not saying I don't like Snake, so I know I don't want to upset all you Snake lovers out there that really love this guy. I don't want to really make you all upset. The guy's cool, he's got some good weaponry and everything, but there's just other characters I find that's more entertaining than him. But Snake's good for his own way. I mean, he's good for professional reasons, you know, I can see why professional players love him. So I have no hatred towards Snake. You know, Snake was a pretty cool inclusion when he was included in Smash Bros. 4, or Super Smash Bros. 3 Brawl, but anyway, let's continue. I can't pronounce this character's name, but I know that's from Donkey Kong. It's one of those, like, critter-like characters. But anyway, the enemy starts the battle with a rocket belt. The enemy has increased move speed. Alright? Check to make sure I'm good. Yep, I'm good. Even though I'm at disadvantage, I could care less, because I can still win this. So, let's go. We gotta take care of a team of Wendy Koopas, apparently, so... I really thought it was the smartest thing, you know? I do remember before I got Super Smash Bros. 4, which is Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U and 3DS, I remember looking at a manual, like it was at a Walmart somewhere or something like that, and they had a manual containing like all the characters in the game, which allowed me to learn who some of the unlockable characters were, like Dr. Mario was coming back and stuff like that. And even I learned about Bowser Jr.'s inclusion. Like, it even shows all the alternate costumes in there as well, and it was pretty cool when I learned about Bowser Jr.'s alternate costume. There was all the Koopling-like characters. I thought that was pretty smart because, you know, why not? There's enough Kooplings to be able to make a total of 8, so I thought it was pretty smart myself, you know, and it was pretty cool. Oh, here we go. Beetle. This is a Master Spirit. This is a spirit that has a shop, so when we defeat Beetle here, we'll unlock his shop where we can buy some stuff in here if we wanted to come in here, but we're not going to worry about it. But anyway, the items will be pulled towards the enemy, so we got to take care of Shulk as well as Toon Link. But this is, of course, a character that's from Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. Obviously, I'm familiar with the character, so I haven't completed Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, but I have played at least enough of the game that we do bump into this guy usually, I think, every once in a while. Oh, God. Whew, it's a good thing I was able to get... Damn you, Toon Link. Jeez. I just got off of one of those, like, beetle things, and then he's gonna throw me another one. Wow. Oh, I get it, because his name's Beetle. I get it, and that's kind of like a little beetle item that grabs you and takes you off the stage. But hey, at least I was able to get out of it. I thought I was going to get killed a couple of times. I got out of one, and then he had to throw another one at me. Jeez. But we won. Anyway, so, I was for a little while, Beatles location's now open. Yep, so now we can shop at Beatles location if we wanted to. So I will admit to you guys, I'm not gonna buy anything in here. I just thought I'd take a look, but I didn't think he had anything I was probably gonna want to buy. But I just took a look anyway. But anyway, so just to let you know, I have played Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. I do have it for the GameCube. I do have the game, and I did play a little bit more of it. But it's only like every once in a while. I don't play as it very frequently because even though Legend of Zelda games are fun, but the one thing that just seems to hold me back from wanting to complete them is just because of the fact on how long they take. But, I don't know. I mean, I like long games. I mean, like this, for example, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate World of Light Adventure Mode keeps me busy for the next few days, and plus I'm going to be spending probably about more than a week playing this so I can complete the whole game for you guys, but it's just with Legend of Zelda, it's different, because with Legend of Zelda games, I have to be constantly looking up YouTube on figuring out how to get through areas and stuff, and it takes me time to complete them. That was the case with Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, but it was still fun, but it just took me time to complete because of just how much I had to search up YouTube videos just to complete it, you know what I mean? And sort of similar could be done with any other Zelda game, like Wind Waker, Breath of the Wild, or anything else, so I'm just not sure if I really want to do it because of just how long it'll take, but I know it's fun, but just, you know, I don't know, something's just holding me back for some reason. But anyway, let's continue forward. We're gonna go to here real quick because there's a treasure chest we can get, so let me go ahead and get this real quick. Poppy Bros Jr. The enemy's down special has increased power. The enemy that favors down town airs. So we have to take care of an army of, well, not an army, but just 2 young Links. But this character is from Kirby. Obviously listening to that music. I don't even know how that didn't hit, but never mind. Oh yeah, that's right. Whoa. Caught my grenade, but yet I did my dash attack. You saw my grenade too. You saw that for a moment when it had that little animation of death. That was pretty cool. I get to actually look at the grenade because I never really ever got to see what the grenade looks like in this game before. I think it's a little different compared to how it looked in Super Smash Bros. Brawl, but who knows. Anyway, there's the chest. And we get Wrinkly Kong. Wrinkly Kong. Cool. Wrinkly Kong from Donkey Kong, obviously. It's a ghost-like spirit. I've seen the character before. I don't know much about it, but anyway. We can go this way, and we'll go after this spirit now, the Red Pigman from Pigman. And we have to take care of an army of tiny Incineroars. And unfortunately, there is a condition here. The floor is lava, so we have to switch out my spirit real quick to get a floor is lava protection, which is this. And it makes total sense, too, because this Red Pigman's... There's Pigmans, like when you play as Olimar and Alf, for example, they have different abilities on what they can do to enemies, so this makes total sense. If you have, and they'll pretty much, that's pretty cool, they'll just die just like a Pigman does, you know, when you KO them, they'll just instantly die and they become ghosts. It's pretty cool. Immediately just die, they're only at 10% on their health. Anyway, so as I was saying, the Pigmans have different abilities when you use Olimar or Alf, for example, and, you know, the Red Pigman's ability is fire, so it makes a lot of sense why this stage is covered in lava, like they're trying to spice it up, and the reason why we're fighting Incineroar as well, because Incineroar has fire ability, so it makes total sense. If it was to be a blue Pigman, it would be Lightning, yellow Pigman, or actually, no, I think that's right, isn't it? Or I don't know, I think it's... Maybe it's a yellow Pigman that has electric attacks. I don't know. I don't remember all their attacks, to be honest with you, but that's okay. Oh, here we go. That was Master Hand that came in, as you can see. So yeah, when we get to certain areas, when we have like these bridges and stuff coming away, he'll come in and he'll destroy them for you, and then you have to get a certain spirit in order to be able to get around them. But we already have it, so we don't even need to wait. We'll just go ahead and press A. And those 2 characters from Animal Crossing will fix the bridge. I don't think we can go any further, I don't think. I think this is where we stop, I believe. I'm not sure, but let's go ahead and get the spirit real quick before we go that way and get the fighter, the boss from Metal Gear Solid. Floor is poisonous. Okay, this time I need to switch with a poisonous protection. We're going to choose Sakura from Fire Emblem. And now we shall advance forward. We have to face Zero Suit Samus. Time stamina battle. The enemy has increased defense when the enemy's whatever. Never mind. Well, don't matter what the conditions are, I'm still gonna win this. It's pretty interesting we're fighting Solid Zero Suit Samus as Solid Snake, because there's been quite a few times in the fan base that some people apparently shipped Solid Snake and Zero Suit Samus, so it's kind of interesting that we're seeing this, in my opinion. I don't know, some of the fan base just for some reason just decides to... that was actually a beautiful dodge, not gonna lie to you. But I gotta be careful going running, because this spirit that I have on Super Shadow, it can make you run like crazy, so I gotta be careful with this. Ooh, back shield. Barely was just able to collect that. Ooh, I almost hit her with the grenade. Aye, stunned me. It's gonna take me, but I have to hurry though. It's a timed stamina battle, so I better not waste too much time here just trying to go for like certain moves, like I'm trying to grab her, but she won't let me grab her, of course, because she's too fast. Ooh. Yikes. Okay, I definitely can't waste any more time. Oh, fuck. Alright, I'm screwed. I don't think I'm gonna die, but yeah, I got hit. Yeah, I ain't gonna die, but I got hit. See, every time I try to grab her, she's usually either just gonna... Every time I just try to grab her, she usually just keeps on dodging and jumping away from me, but at least I finally did it there. But that was kind of a funny, silly way to KO her, though. Because when you grab an opponent with Snake, you see he kind of like tries to put him in a sleeper hold or something like that, or even strangles him, I don't know, something like that. But when you do the down version, apparently she just lays them down like they're dead, like they're passed out, and that was kind of hilarious that we just set her down with it too, because literally she was dead anyway, because we just took out the rest of her stamina, so she didn't even jump. Usually when you KO an opponent, they usually like jump, or they'll spin or something like that, when they're dead, but because she was already in that animation, she didn't even move, you know what I'm saying? That was kind of funny. Anyway, there goes that spirit. Now we can get to a fighter, where now we can get Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong is up, ladies and gentlemen. I forgot to switch the spirits, but that's okay. We'll still take care of Donkey Kong. No big deal. So Donkey Kong is the next fighter we shall get, and we'll have him join our team. Excellent. Excellent shot. Professionals with snakes would be a lot more better with those skill shots, but even I'm not too bad with them sometimes. But anyway, Donkey Kong has joined the battle. Excellent. Welcome aboard, Donkey Kong. The Dong has come to join us. Some of my friends used to call him that sometimes when we select him. They call him the Dong. Kind of funny. And you know what? I think I'm going to switch him up. Well, actually, let me switch my spirits up first so I can have something better. Although I can imagine the next battle may not be the one that we need, but I don't know. I'm just going to switch my spider real quick. I think I'm actually going to play as Donkey Kong for a little bit. Just for a little bit. So who do we got so far? We got Mario, Donkey Kong, Link, Kirby, Captain Falcon, Snake, Ryu, Pac-Man, Mega Man, Villager, and Olimar. So, got a pretty good selection of characters. I like how all the top characters up here are characters that I would play as, and then down here would be characters that I would play the least amount of. But even Snake would be in there in the least favorite list, but never mind. Let's just go ahead and pick Donkey Kong and continue on forward. I'll probably play as him for a little bit. I don't know how long I'll probably play as him for, but I'll probably play as him for a little bit, and maybe I'll switch back to Link, because, Link's my #1 guy, so I'll probably go back to Link at some point. But anyway, Slash Man, Mega Man. Floor is sticky. Stamina battle, the enemy favors back attack. So, yep, apparently there was a good reason why I maybe should have waited for the next battle, because the floor is sticky, so I gotta use this bug that I got from Pigman and prevent myself from having sticky immunity amused to me, so now I'm sticky amusement, like I won't be sticking to the floor, and I can walk on it, and now I can take out these Mega Man. Obviously, no stress at all. It was a stamina battle, and plus Donkey Kong is powerful, so no problem. So we're doing pretty good. I'm sorry if the camera keeps on doing that to you. I know I'm noticing that this camera keeps on blurring out every once in a while. I wonder if I should maybe do it closer. Maybe I should probably put it a little bit closer, maybe see if that works, because this camera keeps on going blurry, and I don't like that. It's like when I have the camera at a certain distance, it keeps blurring out and everything. So if it keeps blurring out in the middle of this recording session, I'm sorry. I can't control it. It just does that on its own. But maybe hopefully when it's a little closer, maybe it'll stop doing it nearly as much because there's a lot more picture in the camera. But anyway, here's the next spirit. A squitter, which is a type of spider from Donkey Kong. You have reduced move speed. But there's nothing else in this one, so we can go back to the spirits that I normally like to use. And we'll just easily destroy Diddy Kong in the Dexy Kong alternate costume form. Like, that is Diddy Kong, but obviously that alternate costume is obviously inspired by, I guess you could say, Diddy Kong's girlfriend, Dexy Kong. So, yep, we were infected. As you saw, we started going slower like a spider, but nevertheless, our jumping ability was still good, and we still managed to nail that combo on Diddy Kong and got him killed. So now we can go across this bridge. So, as I said, we could go either way, but I'm just going to stay going there, because earlier when we were down here, we had an option of going either this way or going this other way, but I think I'm going to still stay going the way I'm going, because it just make it easier for me to know which way I'm going. Anyway, here's the next spirit. I don't think there's anywhere else to go if you go that way, I don't think. I don't know. Well, there is, but apparently but there's two spirits up above us that we have to collect, so let me just go back up here. That's... Alright, sticky immunity. Better go back to this then. Sticky immunity. Floor is just sticky, that's all. And it's choo-choo. I don't remember what the game is from, but we're fighting Jigglypuff. And no stress at all. Oh, wow. She survived that. I don't even know how I missed that. I'm gonna try that again. Ah! You are lucky. You are lucky, Jigglypuff. I still got you anyway, but Jesus. Well, hopefully I'll get lucky next time. I don't normally go for that punch too much when I play as Donkey Kong. But I should try it more often if I could. Anyway, here's the next spirit, Rayman. And the enemy's physical attacks have increased power, stamina battle, hostile assist trophies will appear. Alright. So nothing more needs to be said. Let's get this out of the way. We're fighting Sonic the Hedgehog, of course. Now, Sonic the Hedgehog was my favorite character in Super Smash Bros. Brawl. He was my number one main. But here in this game, it's usually other characters. I don't play as Sonic nearly as much as I did in Super Smash Bros. Brawl. So he's not my main in this version. I forgot who that character's called, but that character could be annoying if you get him as an assist trophy. And he does have a spirit as well, which is a legend spirit, and he was hard for me to fight back then. Like, back then when I originally had to get him, he was hard. It's still hard, but not as much because now I know what to do, you know what I mean? He was a hard spirit to collect. But anyway, we can actually go in here if we wanted to, and this will take us up here, where we have more of the area we can go to now if we wanted to, but we're not going to worry about that right now. We're going to stay going in the direction we were just going to make it easier to be able to tell which way we're going. So let me head back down here, and there are a couple spirits we can collect that way, so I mean, the direction doesn't really matter at this point, but I think I'm going to go all the way back down and go all the way back around and go back up again, make it easier for me. We got Ellie, an elephant from Donkey Kong. The enemy favors neutral specials. Alrighty. I was just checking to make sure I had the correct spirits on, because anytime I'm fighting a spirit that doesn't have like immunity systems or anything like that, I can just use the spirits I normally like to use to win these matches. Because this Armor Knight spirit that I have with this character from Fire Emblem 5 years later, it's a great spirit. Any spirit that has like Armor Knight, I would recommend you use it, because when you take damage, you won't even have a lot of damage taken to you. You know, usually you would take a lot more damage from certain attacks from a character. But as you can see, with this spirit that I have on, as you saw when Squirtle hit me with that attack, I only took 1.1% of damage because of the Armor Knight that I have on from that spirit. So I'd recommend using it. I would recommend using it because it's a very good spirit to prevent you from taking a lot of damage. Even when you're in a hard fight, it would probably still take you some time before you die. It's really good. I love it. Ooh, there's a different path we can go to. I think this is actually where I went, didn't I? No, that wasn't. But I could have gone this way if I wanted to. Anyway, this character from Animal Crossing, don't know how to say its name, but the enemy's easily distracted by items. So we gotta be careful because this enemy loves to collect items, so anytime an item appears, the enemy will just be more focused on the items and they will be focused on me, but nothing needs to worry about that because we just took that out way too easily. Excuse me, sorry, I had to hiccup. My stomach's starting to hurt as well. I've only been up for about an hour or two ago, so I haven't been up very long because whenever I'm not scheduled for work, I usually just wake up at 12 or sometimes later in the afternoon. Like, I stay up real late a lot, and I usually just don't wake up till the afternoon. But I will be going back to work this week. However, I will be going back Friday and Saturday, so finally I'll be back on schedule again, trying to make some more money, so I'll be good. Anyway, let's go this way. Muddy Mole from Mole Mania. Take your strongest team to this no-frills battle, alright? I figured this mole would be from somewhere else, but alright, from his own game, I guess, or something like that. Oh, we're fighting ourselves, I didn't even realize that. But it's not like it meant anything, because we've made that look way too easily. Made that look way too easy. The real Donkey Kong prevails over the puppet fighter Donkey Kong. Clone, should I say. And this is pretty good, because if we go this way, we can get that switch that we saw in the last video with part 3, so we're going to get that switch now after we take care of Venusaur. The floor is poisonous, the floor is enemy's giant. And it only makes sense that we're fighting Ivysaur, because Ivysaur is his younger incarnation before he grows to full adult size and becomes Venusaur. Makes tons of sense. I mean, what more can you ask? Anyway, let's go on. Pretty much brought him about the size of what he really is when he's Venusaur, so that's pretty cool. I find it even more cooler that when we fight Ivysaur, Charizard, and Squirtle, we don't actually see the Pokemon Trainer show up, because in Super Smash Bros. Brawl, Pokemon Trainer debuted where he had 3 Pokemon, Squirtle, Ivysaur, and Charizard, where you could switch out between them. But then in Super Smash Bros. 4, they kind of made a bit of somewhat of a very daring decision to then remove Pokemon Trainer from Super Smash Bros. 4 for the Wii U and 3DS, and they just had Charizard be a solo character where he wasn't around with the Pokemon Trainer, he was just solo. But then eventually when they made this game Ultimate because they wanted to bring every character back, that was when they decided to bring back Pokemon Trainer Red along with Squirtle, Ivysaur, and Charizard. So that's pretty cool, you know? Anyway, now that we got this path out of the way, we can get this switch, and let's see what happens when we activate it. Yep. That will unlock part of the gate for a portal that we can enter later on in that Iceland stage. Because we saw it, because we cleared a bit of dust for us to be able to see it, so yeah. When we get the red and blue one, we can actually get those other ones out of the way, and we can go up there to go to that portal and get everything in there, take care of the boss and all that stuff. But not right now, though, so let's continue forward into this forest. We got Mirage from Xenoblade Chronicles. Defeat the main fighter to win, the floor is lava. Alrighty. Almost did not even see that, to be honest. I almost would have entered the fight without putting on a lava immunity spirit, but luckily I saw the lower one. Because usually the immunity ones usually appear on the very top, but I almost missed that, and I almost would have went into this battle without putting on a lava spirit. Even though if I didn't have it on, it wouldn't have mattered, because if I stayed on those platforms, I would have been fine, but never mind. Took care of Lucina and Palutena there, and now we got the Mirage Spirit. I believe that is how you say that character's name. I believe I'm saying it right. Unless if it's Morog, I don't know, but never mind. Let's continue on. So now we're back where we were at earlier, so now we can continue forward. We can go either 2 ways. We can go up there if we wanted to. We can take a shortcut through this tunnel if we wanted to go up here. Or we could just simply just go back down and we can just go where we usually like to go. I would say just go here. I want to clear this dust real quick, so let me go here real quick. We got these twins, whatever, from Fatal Frame. Time, battle, hostile assist trophies will appear when the enemy is at high damage. The enemy tends to avoid conflict. Alright. This could be a little bit tough because the enemy is going to be moving away from me to avoid conflict, so I'm going to have to be chasing Daisy and Peach pretty much, because they're going to try to avoid making contact with me, so... Ooh. Oh, God! Dang it. I landed in the shot. This spirit can be pretty annoying because if you're in the shot, if you get shot in the camera frame, yeah, you're going to pretty much get hit. It's a pretty annoying spirit because if you're in the shot, as I said, you'll get hit. You have to avoid being in the shot where the camera's locked in to avoid being hit, or maybe you even have to dodge before it turns off. I don't know. I remember I had to dodge away from the view and, I wasn't able to get hit, but if you're in it, almost in the direct center or close to it, then you'll get hit, as you saw there. I got hit twice, but never mind. Anyway, we got more of the dust cleared out, so we can continue forward if we want to. We could go up there if we wanted to in that ice stage, but the problem is that we won't be able to go into that portal because we have to find the blue and red switches to undo the gates, so we could just simply go this way if we wanted to. And I might as well go. I mean, I'm probably not going to go this way, but it wouldn't hurt but to, though, because apparently there's a shop or something right there we can get if we get those two spirits out of the way. So let me take care of that real quick. First, we got to take care of Spectre Knight from Shovel Knight. The enemy starts the battle with a Death's whatever. The enemy has a move increased speed. Interesting music playing in the background. Quite a 8-bit song. And we have to fight Richter. No big deal. Oh, perfect. I was trying to see if I could nail that in the right moment, because pretty much you could have your timing to be off if you try to go for that forward aerial attack. It could work as a spike, too, if you nail that off of a character off the stage. You could spike them down, so I was trying to hope I'd be able to nail that, and I did. Captain Cuttlefish from Splatoon. This is, I think this is one of those, training, things, I think. I'm not sure. But anyway, the enemy's ranged weapons have increased power. The enemy has increased move speed. Here we go. So this is one of those, shops-like things. I think it said Master, so I think it's one of those, well, it's not a shop, but I think it's one of those, training area things. And that's pretty cool. It's a Mii fighter because it's dressed just like, the character, so that's pretty cool. Gun throw for the win. So that's pretty cool that some of these fights, some of the Mii characters will actually dress up like the character. It's pretty awesome, actually. Kind of makes it feel like the closest to you're actually fighting the character. Anyway, we took care of that. Now, the location's unlocked. And yeah, it's a dojo, so it's a training session thing, kind of. Oh, we can go into this forest if we wanted to as well, but... I think I'm going to stay going in the direction I was going to. I don't know. Can I go all the way back down there? Yeah, I can. I don't think I got everything down here yet, I don't think. Oh, there's a treasure chest there. I saw that. How do you get that? I wonder how you can actually get that treasure chest. I may actually want to try to get that, actually. Top Man. From Mega Man. Stamina battle, it said, and the enemy's dash attacks have increased power. Alright. So everything's going pretty good so far. Like I said, I'm not having any stress. Way too easy. Took care of 2 with my dash attack, and then I was down and got back up and landed an attack to take out the other 2 Mega Man. This is just too easy. I mean, I have it on very easy difficulty for starters, and then second of all, now that I know how to use the spirits and everything for certain fights, this makes it look way too easy for me. I wonder how you get that treasure chest over there. I want to learn how you can get that. I don't know if I'll be able to, but I'll try to see if I can get it. Enemy. Here's Piston Hondo from Punch-Out. The stamina battle, the enemy favors smash attacks, the enemy's giant. I think usually with these Punch-Out spirits as well, like these boxers from Punch-Out where Little Mac's from, I believe they're like stamina battle too, because, it's like you're competing in a real boxing match. You have to legit KO them, You don't knock them off the stage or anything. You have to legit KO them by taking their damage down to 0 where they're down, you know what I mean? It's kind of like how it works, in the real boxing matches, you know what I mean? So, makes tons of sense. But I made that look way too easy. And I find that appropriate that I was playing as Donkey Kong for that too, because apparently I learned that there was a Punch-Out game called Punch-Out for the Wii, And Donkey Kong is actually in the game. He's actually the boss in that game, and you actually have to fight Donkey Kong, which is hilarious. So that's pretty fitting, actually, in a way, to be honest with you. But anyway, the Chorus Kids from Rhythm Heaven. Enemy favors up specials. The enemy is giant. The enemy has increased power. Alright, no big deal. We got that. We have to take care of 3 Jigglypuffs. One is giant, though, however. Oh, no. Not this move. That move can be pretty annoying. Bam! Get out of here. Not that sleeper move where he does the up special, where it's putting me to sleep. As soon as I got up to them, all 3 of them started singing. That move can be pretty annoying if the AI was to keep hitting that on you, or even if actual players were to hit that on you, for example. Which way do I want to go? Do I want to go this way, or do I want to go up? I think I gotta go up. I think I'm gonna go up, even though I'm not gonna be able to get everything up there, but I think I'm gonna go up. I think it'd be better to go from left, right, left, top, left, up and stuff, so make it easier for me to tell. So, I gotta go this way. We'll fix that bridge real quick. We used the same spirit as we used earlier from Animal Crossing to fix that other bridge when Master Hand came in to destroy it. And now we shall advance. So we could go into the forest, we can go up here, or we could just simply go this way. Oh, there's a rock. And we have to use Bomberman to help us out with that. Bomberman will blow up that rock, and we can open this treasure chest, and we will get the Sheriff Spirit. This is an assist trophy character, which we had taken care of in one of the previous parts that we did, where he was shooting me and knocked me off the stage and stuff. Pretty annoying assist trophy if you ever get it. Oh, there's nowhere else to go. Okay, we don't go up. Okay, so this is it. So we have to go back the other way we just came from. Alright. The sound of Donkey Kong when he's, running on the ground. I'm not going to go this way, but I'm going to do this real quick because I want to clear some more of the dust. So I'm going to go up here real quick just to get this spirit because I just want to clear more of the dust. I'm not going to go into the forest, but I'm just going to clear some dust. Anyway, this is Ashley Robbins. This is from Trace Memory. The enemy is invisible. Oh, man. I forgot about that. Invisibility frame with this spirit. This Ashley Robbins character, I mean, I don't know. Is this game that she's from popular or not? I don't know. First time I heard about that character was from Super Smash Bros. Brawl, where she was Oh, it's Villager we have to KO. I thought it was Isabelle. I think I was KOing the wrong person. Oh no, you have to KO both of them. Okay, so Isabelle was Ashley, and then there was a Villager spirit Villager was invisible. Okay, now I get it. I actually was not paying attention to that. I didn't even see Villager was in there too. I actually did not. Didn't even see his icon where he was in there. Can I get that fighter? No, I can't. Not yet. I can't, not yet. I thought I could go down and get it, but never mind. I can't get that treasure chest either, so yeah, I'm going to save this for later. I'm going to go back to where I came from, I think. Well, actually, let's go up here first. Yeah, let's go up here first. Alright. Rust from Dylan's Dead Heat Breakers. Alright, the enemy takes less damage while in the air. The enemy loves to jump. The enemy starts the battle with a rocket blade. Alrighty. I know I don't have to read those conditions to y'all every time we go into battle, but I just figured it would be a best way to remind y'all what the conditions are, and plus to remind myself as well so I don't forget what happens. So that way I don't have to deal with any stress in case if I forget what the conditions are in the battle, you know what I mean? How did that not even hit? Well, we got him. I don't know how that punch didn't hit. I'm surprised it didn't while he was down. It looked like there was enough range for that to hit. Surprise. But, never mind. We didn't need it. We still won. Thought it would have been the perfect way to KO him, though, but anyway. Ooh, there's 2 different ways we can go here. I'm gonna go here first, though, because there's a fighter, so let me go ahead and get here first. Min Min from ARMS. Now, believe it or not, while this character originally started out as a spirit in this game, she actually became a DLC character later on. When after Pack 1 DLC characters was completed, they started Pack 2, and Minwin was the very first character for DLC Pack 2. Like, they revealed it was going to be a character from ARMS. Some people was probably speculating it was going to be Springman, since I think Springman is one of the main franchise players, like on the cover of the game, but instead it became this character, Min, so... It's pretty funny that we get the Min spirit, and yet later on she goes on to actually become an actual character in the game later on. So that's pretty funny, actually. Pretty cool, in my opinion. And some of the other, there's other armed spirits as well that we can also get as well. We might bump into Springman spirit as well later on, so... As well as that female character, whatever, Ribbon, I think is her name. But they did add a few more armed character spirits when, Min was a DLC character. I do at least remember that. But anyway, took care of that real easily. We got Corrin out of the way. So now we shall advance. And now we can get the fighter. So who is the fighter this time? Lucas. No big deal with Lucas here. Make this look easy. Even though we're at disadvantage, but no big deal. Lucas is going to be easy to take care of. I do love the song that plays. It's a song that obviously also plays in Brawl, which is also fitting for this stage as well. There wasn't enough range. I hate that you have to have a certain amount of range in order for that stuff to hit. That would have been the perfect, like I was waiting for that and there wasn't enough range, but oh well. We still got Lucas, nothing less, so at least be happy we still got him. I'm actually starting to not like that punch now. I'm not even going to lie to you because it's just not getting enough range for certain hits. Anyway, so that takes care of that. So let's get this spirit now, Ashley from Wario War. Before we go into it, though, I think I'm going to switch the fighter. I think I finally have had enough of Donkey Kong. I'm going to go back to my main man, Link. Donkey Kong's not boring, but, you know, at some point I am going to want to switch characters. And plus, with Link being my number one guy, I just figured I'd go back to him, because this is my number one main. This is my main guy, so I gotta go back to Link. Uh-oh. Left and right controls will suddenly reverse. I better go ahead and take care of this real fast, then. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I can't KO, Ashley. What the heck? I don't even know how I jumped. I didn't even mean to jump. Uh-oh. This is not looking good. I mean... What the heck? Jeez. The reverse are still... Jeez, the reverse are really getting to me. The reverse controls are really getting to me. I'm not even gonna lie. That's tough, man. When the controls are reversed, like left is right and then right is left, that really can mess you up. I almost accidentally went off the stage a couple times because it was jinxing me, and I was trying to go from right to left, but then it went back to normal. Like, that was jinxing me, man. That was a bit of a tough one. Not that tough, but tough enough that it really messed up my head. Anyway, let's go down there. There's a treasure chest we can get. I almost did not see that. We got Brewster from Animal Crossing. Defeat the main fighter. Reinforcements will appear. Certain items will appear. Okay. We got 4 different characters we have to defeat. We got Falco, who's the main one. But we also have female and male villager and Isabelle. Oh, I remember that song. That's the song that plays in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe when you complete the race in the Animal Crossing stage, like in the Animal Crossing course. In the Animal Crossing course, when you race in it in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, that's the song that plays after the victory music or whatever. I didn't even realize that. I may need to activate that song, maybe. I don't know what that song's called. Anyway, there's a snack. We're almost done here. I think I'm going to get this last spirit, and maybe I'll ignore the car, and maybe I'll end it off right here, because we're almost about to reach 40 minutes in the video. I don't know. Anyway, here's Ashnard from Fire Emblem. Stamina battle. The enemy has increased defense. And we got to take care of Ganondorf as well as Ridley. Oh, no, that's not Ridley. That's Charizard. Excuse me. Kind of looked like Ridley, though, because it was purple, but now that's Charizard. Wow. Oh, it's a stamina battle, excuse me. Ooh, do not go off the stage. I almost accidentally went off the stage there. I was going to try to activate my bomb, but I was too close to it that I would have hit myself too, so I didn't want to risk it. Even though I would have been okay, but I just didn't want to. So we can go into this car now. I mean, first we have to activate a spirit, but we can go in here. Or maybe that's not a car, that's a bus. I don't know. I think it takes us into a shortcut. Yeah, it does. This takes us into like a shortcut path, whatever. A really crazy path. Look at this. Look at this path. Tell me that is not a crazy path we just took there. Oh, look at that. It led us to a fighter as well. We can actually just get this fighter now. Isabel. Not that I care too much about Isabel. Not even a big fan of the character, but alright. I guess it wasn't a bad thing that we used the car then. I would have just went back because, you know, it would have been very confusing to remember what spirits we got and whatnot, because that was a very confusing path that we just took, but never mind. I guess there's a reason not to be too disappointed in going that way. Oh, that's it. You're dead. I was trying to throw it off the stage. I did not actually mean to do that. I was actually trying to throw my bomb off the stage so I could forward smash her. That was stupid. That was a dumb move, but never mind. I still got her anyway. Not that I care too much about Isabel, because like I said, Isabel, Villager, and Olimar are some of my least favorite characters. Really do not like them, but never mind. But nonetheless, we got Isabel joining the team now. Oh, and we clear some dust. Oh, and now this path can now clear too. Wow, okay. But we're not going to worry about that right now. We're going to go back where we just came from. Even though there is a fighter right there we can get. There's a couple fighters, but we're going to go back to... I mean, we're going to get them all anyway, but I'm just going to go back to my path that I normally take. So I'm just going to go back to my normal path, so let's go back up. Because like I said, if I was just to go there, it would make it confusing for me to be able to know what spirits and what fighters I've gotten and stuff like that. So I just got to go my normal path. Go the path that I want to take is what I'm trying to say. Anyway, let's go here. Gengar from Pokemon, but the floor is sleep resistant, so I better put a spirit on that will prevent me from sleeping. Oh, I could have actually had another spirit on, but that's alright. Anyway, we're fighting Purple Donkey Kong. I'm not gonna lie, Donkey Kong doesn't look too bad in purple form. It's actually kind of cool to look when he's in purple alternate costume. Not too bad. But we took care of that real easily. So there goes that spirit. And now... what's next? I think I'll get these last two spirits and then I'm gonna end it off right here, so... We got Rover from Animal Crossing. Take your strongest team to this no-frill battle. We can go back to where we usually use. So like I said, after I get these two spirits and get that shop, whatever, open, I think I'm going to end it off right here, y'all. So, we got Chic, two villagers, one female and one male. I probably could have ended it after I got Isabel, but, I just figured I'd go back to my path. Oh. Oh, I almost had it. There we go. Barely caught her with the tip of my sword, my master sword. Well, I didn't really catch her with a tip, but almost, like barely had enough range to hit her. Okay, anyway, next, or the last one. This is the last spirit, and I'll end off right here. This is Cooper and Booker. These two are obviously from Animal Crossing as well. I believe this is a dojo, if I'm not mistaken, as well, so this would be another training thing. But we don't need to worry about it. Anyway, the enemy shields often. The enemy shield is extra durability. The enemy has increased defense when badly damaged. Alrighty. Shouldn't be that much of a problem, though, however, so I got nothing to worry about. But it's two duck hunts. Two duck hunts we're fighting, so I better watch it. Ooh, shield break. Another shield break. And I took them both out with my forward smash. Wow. Well, they were shielding, and I did have enough power with the spirit that I had on to break their shield, so yep, that worked extra good. Yep. So we got another dojo unlock. Alright, so that completes that for now, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to end it off right here. We can go up here if we wanted to, but we can't go up there because we need to get the other switches. But anyway, I'm going to end it off right here for now, ladies and gentlemen. So I'll see you next time in the next video. Join me next time for part 5. But until then, I'm ending it off right here. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Give this a thumbs up. Share this with your friends as always. And I hope you're enjoying this as much as I am. So once again, I'll see you next time. Take care. Let me go ahead and save my game real quick before I exit out of here. So once again, I'll see you next time. I hope you guys take good care of yourselves, and I'll be back very, very soon. But until then, I'm out of here, y'all. That'll be for today, guys. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Dislike to give it a thumbs down. Join me next time in the next video. To all you boys, men, and gals out there, boom, fist bumps go to all of you. To all the girls, ladies, and women out there, kisses go out to all of you. But until then, this is Joe Flash signing off, and have a good day.